It's important to not let your bothers be focused with what is heard about the merely worldly, but to use your opportunity to pray and evoke a response. Today we get into some comprehensive supplications. Rabbi inni wala tu in alaya wansurni wala tansur alaya wamkurli wala tam kur alaya wahdini wayasiril huda illa wansurni la man baga alaya rabbi aj'alni laka shakaran laka dhakaran laka rahaban laka mitwa'an laka muktiban alayka awaha muniban rabbi taqabbal taubati wagsil haubati wa'ajib da'awati wathabit hujati wahde qalbi wasadid lisani waslu sakit mata sadri Sakimata Sadri. My Lord, help me, and help not against me. Give me victory. Don't give victory against me. Plan for me, and plan not against me. Guide me, and render guidance easy for me, and help me against whoever oppresses me. My Lord, cause me to thank you, to remember you, to fear you, to obey you, to humble myself before you, to turn towards you, tearfully and penitent. My Lord, accept my penitence, wash away my sins, respond to my prayer, make my conviction endearing, and guide my heart aright, and direct my tongue to say the right thing, and dispel ill will from within my breast. And a frequent prayer that Prophet Muhammad said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hamme wal huzni wal ajz wal kasale wal bukle wal jubne wal dala'in dain wal qalbate rajal. All divinity, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief, from incapacity and sloth, from stinginess and cowardice, from the burden of being in debt, and the domination of other humans. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-ajze wal kasale wal jubne wal bukle wal warame wa adhabil qabr. All divinity, I seek refuge in you from incapacity and sloth, from being cowardly or miserly, from decrepitude and the torture of the grave. Allahumma ate nafsi taqwaha wa zakkaha anta khairu man zakaha innaka waliyuha wa maulaha. All divinity, grant my soul its righteousness and purify it. You're its best purifier you're its protector and patron. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min qalbilla yaksha'u wa nafsin la tashba'u wa ilmin la yanfa'u wa da'awatilla yustajabu laha. All divinity, I seek refuge in you from a heart that knows humility, from the knowledge that yields no profit, from a soul that is never satisfied, and from a prayer that is not answered. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min zawale ni'amatika wa tahawule afiyatika wa min fujati nikmatika wa min jame'e sakatik. All divinity, I seek refuge in you from the decline of your favors, from the reversion of your protection, from your sudden vengeance, and from every displeasure of yours. Allahumma innaka afuun fa'afu ani. All divinity, you're forgiving, so forgive me. Allahumma gfirli warhamni wahdini wa'athini warzukni. All divinity, forgive me, have mercy on me, guide me right, preserve me, and provide me with sustenance. Allahumma ahsin akibatana fil umure kuleha wa ajirna min khiz'i dunya wa adhabil akhirah. All divinity, make the end of it and all our affairs good, and save us from disgrace in this world and from the torment of the hereafter. Allahumma inna ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husne ibadatik. All divinity, help us to remember you, and to be grateful to you, and to worship you in the best way. Allahumma inni asaluka bi analakal hamdu la ilaha illa anta ba'idu samawati wal ardi ya dal jalali wal ikram ya hayyu wa qayyum. All divinity, I beg of you, for you, to you belongs all praise. There's nothing worthy of worship except you, originator of the heavens and the earth, Lord of majesty and bounty, ever living and self-subsisting. Allahumma inni asaluka thabata fil amre wal azimata fi rushde wa as'aluka shukra ni'amatika wa husna ibadatika wa as'aluka qalban saliman wa lisanan sadiqan was'aluka min khairi ma ta'alamu wa a'udhu bika min sharri ma ta'alamu wa astaghfiruka lima ta'alamu innaka anta alamul ghuyub. All divinity, I beg of you steadfastness in your command and firmness in the right course. I beg of you gratitude for your favors and capacity for worshiping you in the best way. I beg of you a sound heart and truthful tongue. I beg of you the good of that which you know, and I seek refuge in you from the evil of that which you know, and I seek your forgiveness for those sins of mine which you know. Really, you are the great knower of unseen things. Allahumma al-himni rushdi wa qini sharra nafs. All divinity, inspire me to follow the right path and save me from the evil of my own soul. Wa azim li Allah arshade amri Allahumma gfirli wa asrartu wa ma a'lantu wa ma aqtatu wa ma ta'amat tu ma alimtu wa ma jahiltu. Ta'amadtu is what I should have said. I think I said. Anyways, determined to keep me on the most right course in my affair. All divinity, forgive me that which I did secretly and that which I did openly, and what I did inadvertently and what I did deliberately, what I know and what I do not know. Allahumma inni as'aluka khairal mas'alate wa khaira du'ae wa khaira najahe wa khairal amale wa khaira thawabe wa khairal hayate wa khairal mamate wa thabitni wa thaqil mawazini wa haqiq imani warfa'a darajate wa taqabbalil khaira wa kawatikahu wa awalahu wa akhirahu wa zahirahu wa batinahu wa as'aluka darajatil ula min al jannatil amin. All divinity, I beg of you the best way of asking, the best of prayers, the best of actions, and the best of success, the best reward, the best of life, and the best death. Establish me, make the balance heavy, confirm my faith, raise my status, accept my good deeds, their consequences, and their beginning, and their ends, their outward form, and their inward motivations. And I beg of you high places in the paradise, and I hold this as so, may it be, that sort of thing. Allahumma inni as'aluka khaira ma ati wa ma af'alu wa khaira ma batana wa ma zahar. All divinity, I ask of you the best of what I bring and of what I do, and the good of what is concealed and what is apparent. Allahumma inni as'aluka an tarfa'a dhikri wa tada'a wizri wa tuhure wa tutahira qalbi wa tuhsina farji wa tunawirali qalbi wa tagfirali dhanbi. All divinity, I ask of you that you may raise the esteem in which I am held, throw away the burden, purify my heart, fortify my chastity, enlighten for me my heart, and forgive me my sins. And by chastity, we do not necessarily mean virginity, but sexual purity. No one loses chastity because they had sex with their spouse, or, that sort of thing, right? Wa as'aluka an tubaraka li fi nafsi wa fi sam'i wa fi basari wa fi ruhi wa fi qalki wa fi kuluki wa ahli wa fi mahyaya wa fi mamati wa fi amali wa taqabbal hasanati wa as'aluka darajatil ula min al jannate amin. And I beg of you that you bless me and myself and the faculty of hearing and seeing, and my soul and my constitution and my morals and my family and my life and my death and my actions, accept my good deeds. And I beg of you high places in paradise, and may it be so. Allahumma inni as'aluka tayyibate wa fi'alal khairate wa tarkal munkarate wa hubal masakine wa an tatuba alayya wa tagfirali wa tarhamani wa idha aradta fi khalqika fitnatan fanajjini ilayka fiha ghayra maftun. All divinity, I beg of you, things pure and chaste, and the ability to do good and give up the abominations and the love of the poor, and I beg of you to accept my penitence, to forgive me, and have mercy on you, and when you're going to put your creatures to an ordeal, to deliver me from it, by calling me to you without being afflicted. Allahumma inni asaluka hubaka wa huba man yuhibbuka wa huba amalin yubaliguni ila hubik. All divinity, I ask of you your love, and the love of him who loves you, and the love of a conduct that will enable me to attain your love. Allahumma ani bima razaqtani wa barik li fiha wa qluf ala kulli qa'ibatin li bikhair. All divinity, make contented with sustenance what you've given me, and bless me in it, and grant me a better substitute for everything that is to disappear. Allahumma anfa'ani bima alamtani wa alimni ma yanfa'uni warzuqni ilman yanfa'uni. All divinity, benefit me by that which you have taught me, and teach me that which will benefit me, and provide me with the knowledge which will benefit me. Allahumma anni asaluka min al-khayri kullihi ajlihi wa ajlihi ma ilmtu minhu wa ma lam a'lam wa a'udhu bika minna sharri ajlihi wa ajlihi ma alimtu minhu wa ma lam a'lam wa as'aluka al-jannata wa ma qaraba ilayha min qawlin aw amalin wa a'udhu bika min an-nari wa ma qaraba ilayha min qawlin aw amalin wa as'aluka min khayri ma sa'alaka amduka wa rasuluka Muhammadun wa as'aluka ma qadaita li min amrin an taj'ala aqibatahu rushda. All divinity, I beg of you all the good that will accrue at once, and that will accrue later. And I know that, and that I do not know. Oh, that which I know and that which I don't know. And I seek refuge in you from the evil that will come at once, and that which will come later, that I know about and that I don't know about. And I beg of you paradise, and the words and deeds that will bring it nearer. And I seek refuge in you from the fire, and the words and deeds that will bring it nearer. And I beg of you the good that Muhammad, your servant and your messenger, begged you, and I beg of you to make straight and good the end of which you have decided for me. Allahumma inni asaluka sihatan fi imanin wa imanan fi husne khuluqin wa najahan yatba'uhu falahun wa rahmata minka wa afi'ata wa maghfirata minka wa ridwanan All divinity, I beg of you soundness in faith, and faith in good morals, and success that is followed by salvation, mercy from you, safety and forgiveness from you, and good pleasure. Allahumma antal awalu la sha'a qablaka wa antal akhiru la sha'a ba'adaka a'udhu bika min sharri kulli dabatin nasiyatuha biyadika wa a'udhu bika min al-ithmi wal-kasali wa min adhabil qabri wa min fitnatil gana wa min fitnatil faqr wa a'udhu bika min al-mathami wal-magram. All divinity, you're the first, nothing was before you. You're the last, nothing will be after you. I seek refuge with you from the mischief of every living creature whose forelock is in your hand, and I seek refuge with you from sin and sloth, and the torment of the grave, and the trial of riches, and the trial of poverty, and I seek refuge with you from sinfulness and indebtedness. Allahumma naqqi qalbi min al-qataya kama naqqita nauba abayda min ad-danasi. Allahumma ba'id baini wa baina qatiyate kama ba'adta bainal mashriqi wal maghrib. All divinity, cleanse me from sins as a white garment is cleansed from impurity. All divinity, keep me away from my sins as you have kept distant the east from the west. Allahumma bi'ilmikal gaiba wa qudratika alal khalaqte ahini ma alimtal hayata khairali wa tawaffani idha alimtal wafata khairali. All divinity, with your knowledge of the unseen and your power over creation, keep me alive as long as you consider life better for me, and cause me to die when you consider death to be better for me. Allahumma asaluka khashyataka fil ghaibi wa shahadati wa as'aluka kalimatal haqqi fi qadabi wa rida wa as'aluka al-qamda fil faqri wal qinna wa as'aluka na'ima la yanfadu wa as'aluka qurrata ainin la tanqati'u wa as'aluka rida ba'da al-qada'i wa as'aluka bardal aisha ba'dal mauti wa as'aluka ladhata nazara ila wajhika wa as'aluka shauqa ila liqa'ika min ghairi dara'a mudirate wala fitnate mudilla. All divinity, I beg of you your fear in private and in public. I beg of you the strength, the right word, in a mood of rage or in pleasure. I beg of you moderation in poverty and riches. I beg of you a blessing that does not end, coolness of the eye that will not be cut off, and I beg of you satisfaction over anything decreed. I beg of you coolness of life after death. I beg of you the blissful delight after having a look at thy countenance, and an intense longing to meet you without any hurtful desires, without any hurtful distress and misleading trial. Allahumma zayyana bizinatil imane waj'alna hudatan mahdiyina. All divinity, adorn us with the adornment of faith and make us righteous guides. Allahumma inna nas'aluka maujibati rahmatika wa azama magfiratika wa salamata min kulli ithmin wal ganimata min kulli bisri wa fawza bil jannati wal najata minal nar. All divinity, we beg of you the causes of your mercy, the means of your forgiveness, safety from every sin, benefit from every good deed, success in attaining paradise, and deliverance from fire. I'd probably say benefit with every good deed. Allahumma hfazni bil islami qa'iman wa hfazni bil islami qa'iman wa hfazni bil islami raqada wala tushmit bi aduwan hasib. All divinity, guard me by surrender while I am standing, and while I'm sitting, and while I'm sleeping, and let not an envious enemy mock at me. Allahumma inni as'aluka min khairin khaza'inuhu biyadika wa a'udhu bika min sharri khaza'inuhu biyadik. All divinity, I ask of you all good, whose treasures are in your hand, and to seek your protection from all the evils, whose treasures are in your hand. Oh, there's got to be a better word for treasures, but Ya muqallibal qulubi thabit qulubana ala dinik. O turner of hearts, keep my heart steadfast in your system of judgment. Allahumma gfirli ma qadamtu wa ma aqartu wa ma asrartu wa ma a'lantu wa ma asraftu wa ma anta a'lamu bihi minni. All divinity, forgive me that which I have already committed, and that which I have deferred, and that which I conceal, and that which I reveal, and that in which I've transgressed, and that whereof you are better aware than myself. Allahumma zukni min ta'atika ma tahulu bihi baini wa baina ma'asiatika warzuqni min khashyatika ma yuballiguni bihi rahmataka warzuqni min al yaqini ma tahunu bihi layya masaibu dunya wa barik li fi sam'i wa basari waj'alhumal waritha minni. All divinity, provide me with strength to obey you, which will intervene between me and the sins against you. You know, all sins are against God, really. Grant me your fear, whereby you may enable me to have your mercy. Bestow upon me a conviction, whereby you may enlighten, where you may ease my earthly afflictions, and bless me in my ears and my eyes, and make them my inheritors. Allahumma ajal thare Allah man salamani wansurni Allah man adani wala tajali dunya akbara hammi wala mablaga ilmi. All divinity, avenge me upon him that has wronged me, and help me against him that has been at enmity with me, and let not the world be a matter of which the greatest concern to me, nor the limit of my knowledge. Allahumma la tusallat alayya man la yarhamuni. All divinity, set not an authority over me, one who will show me no mercy, or lack in mercy over me, right?